How's it going, people? We're back. Back with another Elden Ring challenge run today. We're gonna jump into Daggers only today. Yeah, we're gonna do like an hour or two, do the basic setup of it. And yeah. What? I need to create, delete an existing profile, okay. Yeah, Swordward can go. I would need to look at some of these. Okay, Daggers only. So the thing is with daggers, they mainly go with dexterity, right? The highest strength stat we need is 10 to be able to wield a dagger. The highest dex stat we ever need for a dagger is 13. 14. Sorry, 14. For the parry and dagger. So I think literally going Wretch is the best choice here. I don't know, we'll just call him Mixed Stabber. Didn't have anything in mind for this. So this one, actually, this time around, we're gonna take the Stone Sword key, believe it or not, because we need that if we want to get the Wakizashi. Because the Wakizashi does actually, it's hidden in the jail cave. And to enter that, if I remember correctly, you need to have I think it's even 2 Stone Sword keys, if I'm correct. I think it's 2 that you need. I don't know what we're gonna go for today. We had the emo haircut last time around. Who seems like a guy who stabs people? Hey, nobody. Hello there. Yeah, let's just go for this. Whatever. Make him gray. Then give him like a beard or something. Give him that. And then can we get an eye patch on here? There we go. That's Old Man Mech Stabber. Okay, there we go. Welcome to Elden Ring, daggers only. The Fallen Leaves tells a story. Oh, wait, is that actually the dialogue that the game ends and starts on? I never realized that until now. Okay, let us go. As I said, we'll do like 2 hours or so of the challenge run today. Because I did actually finish writing the script for Monster Hunter Stories today. Or this morning, I finished up the intro bit that I still needed to write. Goodbye. Yeah. So I did that, and then I, basically need to record it later on. Like, start editing it, start recording it. I've been really, like, it's really tough for me right now, because I, like, want to do the Elden Ring challenge runs. I obviously started with Pokemon Fire Red, but also, like, WWE 2K came out, and I always like to play those games. I like to play through them, because they're always quite fun. Just good, goofy fun. So the thing is, daggers is a bit of a complicated topic here, because technically Reduvia would be the first one we can get. But I'm gonna make the same travels that we always do. The whole get to Kaled, you know, get to the Gerank's place. I mean, we could technically get Zincada there, which is the dagger that Gerank uses. We could go and get that. But I think my main setup for daggers only is going to be Reduvia in one hand. And then I'm most likely going to get the Scorpion Stinger towards the end of the game. Oh, it's not towards the end of the game. Technically, we're gonna probably go for it really early on. Because if you know me, you know that I go for the whole Rani stuff really early on. And we just have to cross the Lake of Rot for it. We don't even need to get ourselves, we don't need to fight Estelle for it. We can just cross the Lake of Rot and then basically just go and grab the Scorpion Stinger. And then I think I'll wield Reduvia and Scorpion Stinger as the two daggers. But I am thinking of getting the Wakizashi early on. That's why I picked the Stone Sword Key. And we can do some decent bleed damage.
Heard of they serve, but you, I can play turning root to aid you. You need only to the foot. Then it's summon me.
And I think the Wakizashi is actually like one of the longer ranged weapons in this game, if I remember correctly. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna pick up the foul foot first on the way to the teleporter so that we have it. We're also going to take out patches. So the thing is, daggers, they do actually have a good amount of options when it comes to daggers, right? God damn it. Like we've got some options here to go for at the start. Wakizashi might not actually be the first one we'll get. Again, since we need 2 Stone Sword keys for it. And Zincada, the problem with that is the fact that you need to do the whole jumping bit. And you can pretty easily die there. So we need to do, as always, do the Black Knight first. I think it might be faster to go down here. And this actually is one of the moments where we do have to do Kennethite's questline. I mean, if we want to, because it'll give us the dagger. Is it the Earth Steel or Tree dagger? One of the two. So we could get that. And then, yeah, the Twin Maiden Husk back at Round Table Hold sells basically the basic version of the dagger, the most simple dagger you can get, basically. Yeah, I'm already going off script. Usually I only hit up Mistwood Ruins on the run back. Like, we need to get back to Fort Hyde anyways, if we want to do Kennethite's questline to get the dagger. I think the worst part about this run will most likely be later on when we need to start farming for some of the daggers. You're about to pass out, eh, man? Nice to see you, though. Nice to see you showing up in stream, man. What time is it for you, though? Gotta be, like, pretty early. Yeah, time difference is a wild thing sometimes. Like, if I look at freaking Jason, for example. Like, for Jason, it's gotta be, what? I don't know, like 6 or 7. But he's got, like, what? I think it's like a 7-hour time difference or whatever. Because when I'm, like, streaming in the afternoon, it's like almost nighttime for him. Okay, might just be 5 hours. But still. And as you can see, I still haven't recovered from my cold. Actually, it's kind of getting worse today. You can hear just like my throat being a bit messed up. Okay. Let us go to roundtable hold then. We don't really have anything to sell yet. So we can't quite get the dagger from roundtable hold. I don't know, it might be the first one we'll grab. We'll see. It all depends. So the ones that we can basically reach now is Reduvia, it's Cicada down here, it's the one that Patches sells, and then the one that the Twin Maiden Husk sells. But yeah, Cicada, we would have to get ourselves a bit of a vigor level up, be able to wield that. It's so funny, like, I can have people come into the stream right now and be like, yo, I'ma go to sleep. And then I'll stream. Like, maybe if I even stream for, like, 7 hours or whatever, by the time they get back up, it's, like, morning time for them, I'll still be streaming. Really, my streaming times have been quite interesting over the last couple of weeks. Good day, old friend. Been a while since we've seen each other. How are you today? I really need to go and grab the Site of Grace for this place. Are you still there? I'm gonna grab the Site of Grace. Just for safety reasons, because I don't want to do the whole travel back to this area piece. Excuse me, sir. let me chill out here, okay? This side of grace. It's a place of peace. I really don't know what the best dagger is. I think literally Reduvia should be the best one. Hey yo, I'ma fist your horse. Ha! Got him! What you gonna do when I come for you? Oh no, he's going to attack me. Oh, he's still alive. Still kicking the old bastard. Okay, come on, do your thing. Do your little thing. Come on, do your little thing. Oh, oh, ha! Shit. Ah, fuck. Come on, dude. Really? Like, you literally have one job, you idiot. You're supposed to run up here, you're supposed to do a attack. And you're supposed to just fall down this shit. Hey, come on. What are we doing here, dude? Come on. Give me what you got. Show me what you got. Show me what you got, huh? Come on. Ah! Ah! It doesn't work. First try every time. Sometimes you just be stupid. Like me. And things don't work out. But that's life. And as they say, be like that sometimes. Well, back to the Knights Cavalry. Hey, Jason, how's it going, my dude? Get over here. Oh, day's been pretty decent. I mean, it's like 11 a.m. So, it's like 11:30. So, there hasn't been much happening. I mean, oh, fuck. I mean, we started the dagger run, and we've just been hitting our heads against a wall. You forgot you're in the future, yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, we've been kind of just struggling getting the Knights Cavalry done, which makes me worried for the rest of this playthrough. We might be cursed. What's my plan for the weapon? Well, I'm first off gonna get the level ups. And then I think I'm just gonna, just to have it, I'm gonna grab the Cicada first. Come on, brother. Do it. Since when can you jump on the wall? What the fuck? But yeah, my plan is to get the level ups from here so we can get into, like, the stats for most of the daggers. Why don't I do it from... Excuse me, sir, since when do you come from that side? I don't know. The last time we did, I think the last 2 runs we did this first time. Killed the dragon with the T-post cheese. The one that like starts flying inside of the tree. The one up on that bridge. That one. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never actually been able to do that cheese, well, I haven't tried. Haven't tried doing it. Yeah, maybe we do switch around to the other side of the bridge. Maybe this isn't this side of the bridge run. Maybe maybe we do have to hit the other side of the bridge. The thing is, I need to do that eventually, because I don't know, we haven't really put a date on it yet, but me and a friend of mine who also streams Elden Ring a lot, we want to do like a, well, at least it's my plan. Been trying to get him to do like dragon incans as like as a duo, basically, like in co-op, you know. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. So it was indeed this side of the bridge. What's his name? On YouTube, his name is Starboost, but he's a German streamer. I mean, you can sub anyways. You can learn some German, you know. But yeah, we talked about it. I've been trying to get him into like doing a co-op challenge where we both just beat all of the bosses together and use basically use the dragon incantations, because he never uses any of those. So I thought it'd be a fun challenge for the two of us to do that. So here's the deal, daggers don't need more than 10 strength. The highest one is 10, and dexterity, the highest one is 15, and that's a DLC one. He's playing Dark Souls 2 right now. Yeah, could be. They're doing like a challenge run over there. I think it's like called Many Deaths or something. Yeah. He's doing the Many Death challenge. Yeah, he's doing basically a lot of Elden Ring challenges as well. He's gonna do whips only because he just reached 400 subscribers. So that's gonna be the next challenge he's doing, basically. I'm having his stream open in the background right now. So yeah, let's get Cincada. Let's get Cincada. Dude, I'm already in his stream. But yeah, he's doing whip only challenge right now. Well, not right now, after Dark Souls 2 is done. Because he hit 400 subscribers. And the Many Death challenge they're doing, like a couple of German streamers as well. I decided to not join the challenge, by the way, because I fucking hate Dark Souls 2. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm not in the challenge. He did offer me to do the challenge as well, to like, you know, join the challenge too. But I decided to not do it because I'm not a big fan of playing Dark Souls 2, and I don't want to embarrass myself because it's basically how the challenge works that they're doing is you basically count your deaths and you get points per like boss killed, per like, you know, you die, you lose points. And I mean, I died in so many stupid ways while playing Souls games. And as I've said before, if you know me, you know I hate Dark Souls 2 as it is. But yeah, he and I were doing one challenge that we've already planned out, which locks us into specific weapons. But what I've been like trying to get him to do, yeah, Dark Souls 3 is the closest to Elden Ring when it comes to combat for sure, I would say. Mainly because of the pace of the combat, because Dark Souls 1 is really slow compared to like an Elden Ring. I'd have picked like the wrong spot to jump down. Maybe not. Maybe this. Yep. Nope. Picked the wrong spot. That's the thing about this place. You need to like pick the right spots to jump down. It's really annoying. But I've never actually used the Cincada as a dagger before. I always just picked it up just to have it. I mean, realistically, the only dagger I've ever used is Reduvia. Let's be honest. I want to try to pick up most of the daggers that you can throughout the playthrough. The thing is, going back to your statement about Dark Souls 3, the problem is it is close to it, yes, but at the same time, Dark Souls 3 in its world design isn't really that close to it. I can tell you why. It's because Dark Souls 3 has more of a classic video game level design. It's got basically you've got your main hub and then you go from like one level to another basically, instead of, you know, being in an open world and then going around that open world like in Dark Souls 1. I mean, Dark Souls 1 isn't technically an open world, right? It still is pretty linear, but it is more open, right? But that, like Dark Souls 3 is really, you go into a level, you're in the level, you run through the level, you finish the level. It's like, you can't go around and then, you know, level up here, level up there for some easy XP. There we go, that's Cincada. Got our first dagger. So yeah, Dark Souls 3 is a bit more challenging because you're just kinda locked into what you have to do. Even with Dark Souls 1, you can go into many different directions at the start, and like, you know, you don't have to do the exact thing that the game wants you to do, basically. No, it's not open world. Dark Souls and like Bloodborne, Sekiro, none of them were open worlds. Like Elden Ring was the first title that is open world in the franchise. Dark Souls 1 is somewhat open world, but not in the sense of like modern open world titles. By the way, is it? Oh, it did literally die. That is interesting. Never seen that happen. But yeah, Dark Souls 1 is basically the closest to an open world, and can't really call that an open world. Okay, why am I still hearing boss music? By the way, I'm barely hearing anything because I'm sick, so I've got all this mucus in my throat, in my everywhere. And it's literally, it's so annoying because you guys probably know the feeling, but you start to not hear anything anymore. When you're like really sick and like full of slime, full of mucus. It's so annoying, like basically on my right ear I can like barely hear anything. So what kind of bat is still triggered right now? That I can't fast travel away from here? Like someone here is really, really aggressive. And I don't know who. Kinda mad that we dropped the runes because we could have literally gone back around Timberhold and bought the basic dagger that you can get there. I just realized that. Ah, screw this. I don't have time. Thing is, I would love to do a randomizer as well. Like, randomizers can be so freaking ridiculous. And I would love to do one myself. The thing is, for randomizer, like, I would have to buy the game on PC again. First boss was Elden Beast. Yeah, that's crazy. But I also love, like, the fact of... What I love most about randomizer is just the change of where items are on the map. Right? It's way more fun when you're doing, like, new playthroughs. Or, like, when you're doing a randomizer playthrough, if the weapons are, like, in different locations. Because then, you know, it's not like it is right now, where I can basically just almost go through this game in my sleep and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need to hit this area to get that, I'm gonna need to hit this to get this, I'll run over there and I'll grab this. It makes it for an interesting experience. And like imagine that you get like a really crazy weapon early on in the game. That changes like the whole run as well. Can't find the glintstone key. Yeah, for example. Stuff like that. I mean, what I find even funnier than like just solo randomizers is when people do randomizers together. Right? There's that, I forgot what it's called, but there's that one where you can like link your games, right? Seen a couple of people do it where they can link their games and then do randomizers together. And when you pick up something in your game, you also pick up an item for the other people. So you can like help someone else advance and they can help you advance, but you can also just completely screw everyone else. I think that's really funny. But the thing is, again, I would have to buy Elden Ring on PC again. And Elden Ring isn't really on sale on Steam that much, right? Usually like $60. Dude, the one time that I actually make it back out of this place without dying is the one time that I don't have any runes. You can't make this shit up. And I mean, is it worth picking it up for $60 again? Sure it is, yeah. I mean, it's a great game. It is. But at the same time, I'm kind of a stingy guy. And I don't earn a whole lot of money. Like, me affording a newly released game is something special. So by the way, I hope that Crimson Desert, when that comes out, that's basically my plan as well, that we do Fire Red now. After Monster Hunter Stories, we're gonna do Fire Red, Pokemon Fire Red, as the next thing for the best RPG, and then I want to start Crimson Desert once that comes out. Because we got like, what, I think a week or so till Crimson Desert comes out. And I want to jump into that. Right, that is an RPG. Just making sure that it is an RPG. Huh? Is considered an action adventure. But nah, it's an RPG too, right? Don't let me down. We'll make it into an RPG, I don't care. We'll do a video about it anyways. Oh, need to go further down here. It looks even more insane than that. Dude, anyways. Why does it always say it's an open world action adventure? Don't let me down. Don't let me down on this one. It was meant to be the next game on the best RPG series. Because it looks like an RPG. God damn it. That's the problem though, with a lot of games nowadays. It's like they're usually action adventures with RPG features. So it's so hard to actually find a proper RPG. Oh, the studio literally says it's not an RPG. Why are you making a game that looks like an RPG? Acts like an RPG? Then you don't fucking make it an RPG. Why are you doing this to me? My feelings have been hurt. a disappointment. Pretty big. But I do wanna get in there. But I think here's the deal with Crimson Desert. I don't think I'll get in there on release. Because I want to wait for... I'm still gonna play it, yeah. But I don't want to go in on release. Because I've been burned by games like that so many times. So I want to wait for what, you know, the first couple of days of gameplay, what other people are saying. Like in the game review sphere, I want to see what a lot of people are saying. And see if, you know, they say, oh yeah, this is worth picking up, or if it's gonna be another game that is just all hype and no substance, you know. Because at that point, I don't want to spend $80. Like, I've got a backlog full of like amazing RPGs that I still want to check out, that I want to review for the best RPG series. Is it old games or new games? It's a mix of both. A mix of both. We've got a little bit of everything. As I said, like my next goal is Monster Hunter Stories 1. Then I'll do the Switch 2 version of Pokemon Fire Red as the episode after that. Can't I download pirated old games? What? What? What do you mean, can I not download pirated old games? I mean, first off, I don't like pirating games really that much. At all. Prefer to buy video games, technically. Definitely. Actually. I just rather buy a video game. Okay, so this is where the Wakizashi should be. When the game is too expensive. I mean, when we're just talking about old games, right? Games that are like console locked, like let's say for example some old Pokemon titles that are locked to the Game Boy, or the the Game Boy Advance. Let's go like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. By the way, this right here is the main reason you pick up the lantern. Like Call of Duty for the story mode. I mean... I guess like most of the games you can buy, can you not? I mean, there are some games, and this might be something you guys can't really relate to, but the old school FIFA manager games, right? Before EA stopped doing them, EA used to do basically like Football Manager, but you know, under the FIFA name. And they stopped doing it in like 2014. And like the 2013, 2014, those games, you basically can buy them for really, really expensive prices. But you can't buy them like legitimately off of like EA anymore. They don't sell them on Origin, they don't sell them anywhere. If they even have Origin still, I don't remember if they do. Do they still have Origin? That's still a thing? Or is it EA Play now? I don't know. Jesus! Who invited the rat to the party? Anyways, the problem is in one of these cells they have the Wakizashi and I don't have a clue in which one it is. But yeah, there are games where, you know... What the hell is Origin? Origin was basically EA's version of Steam for their games. So if you wanted to play a... You know, in the early 2010s, if you wanted to play any EA game on PC, you would have to sign up to Origin and link the game to your Origin account. So you would have to, you know, if you want to play Mass Effect 2, you buy the boxed version of the game on PC, you have to go in and then connect your Origin account, like use the code or whatever on your Origin account to connect it, basically. So yeah, Origin was basically EA's version of Steam. There we go, that's the Wakizashi. Right, and we get a Stone Sword key back. Yeah, but it was also like a marketplace for video games as well, so you could buy other EA titles from there. So here's the thing with the Wakizashi. The Wakizashi, even though it's a dagger, is actually considered a katana by the game. So it doesn't do a dual wielding moveset with the dagger, it only does one with other katanas. Which I find a pretty interesting decision. Since, you know, it doesn't really make sense, but it's whatever. I mean, it makes sense, but it kind of doesn't. And I also thought that the range on the Wakizashi, like, it would be way longer, but it's the same length as the Cincada. But yeah, man, those were the days as well. Like, playing freaking... That's the thing. Back in the day, I mean, I did have a PlayStation. But all of my friends, like, my two best friends that I was playing with, they didn't have a PlayStation. Back in the day, they always had, like, laptops. So, we were basically playing freaking FIFA, like FIFA 13, FIFA 14. We would always play them on, like, PC, on, like, laptops. It's It was so weird, man. Like, obviously we were using a controller for it. Not like we were playing, you know, using mouse and keyboard. That would have been even more insane. But man, yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. Does it look longer? I don't know, maybe it's because the Cicada just looks more beefy. Oh. There's a drop here, which I didn't see because, I mean... A pro gamer doesn't need a lantern. Right, guys? You're seeing everything on screen. There's a frenzied duelist here. It's funny, I never actually go into this place. Again, the only reason that we're down here is literally because we needed to get ourselves the Wakizashi. I mean, we're gonna die here anyways. That's the thing. I saw another like YouTuber yesterday. I don't remember who it was. Was it OSHA? I think it might have been OSHA too. Who also does a bunch of Elden Ring like different challenge runs. He does like these weapon specific runs as well. But like his videos, they're more like not the challenge of it, but the actual just like trying out the weapons. That's basically, he doesn't do like, I'm locked into this weapon, I can only play it. He's like more like, okay, I'm gonna play the game, I'm gonna beat the DLC, and I'm gonna try out these weapons to see how good they are. You know, not in a challengey kind of way. So yeah, I was watching one of his yesterday. And obviously, like, with him, it's, for example, he uses on those because they're not, like, challenge runs. He uses the, like, the, not cheat engine, but I guess it is kind of a cheat engine. But he uses that to be able to get, like, unlimited rune arcs, for example. But those are actually really fun to watch. And by the way, I've already decided if we reach 100 subscribers on this channel, I'm going to do shields only. The first out of the challenge runs that we'll do is going to be shields only for like specific subscriber milestones. By the way, most of these have quick stab as an Ash of War, which is kind of But yeah, Wakizashi is also the first one that does blood build up. Shields only. Yeah, shield only is gonna be for 100 subscribers. So I will attack with shield Ash of Wars. Yeah, but pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. I never realized how long it takes for Uriel to show up here. Damn, boy. We got that bleed proc off. Can you actually, like, hit him? Thank you. Yeah, it does feel like that. It does feel like he's just waiting for it. Okay. So that moves Cincada away for now. Here's the thing. Reduvia needs that Arcane 13. Which I didn't think about. Like the pro gamer that I am. And that's the type of shit you expect from me. Excuse me. So next on our list. While we're here, let's go and grab patches. By grabbing patches, I mean let's end patches so that we can get his bell bearing. So that we can get the other dagger that he would sell. Oh fuck. You good? Thing is, I'm so new to like daggers. I don't even know what a what a good moveset would be on them. Maybe I'll just get the parrying daggers. That'd be fun. Look at me. I'm Max Stabber. Oh, but yeah. I think shields only would be fun for like 100 subscribers. You know. What a wild outfit that is. Yeah, let's see how good we are against patches with this build. Give me your outfit. I don't care about your 7+7 spear. I just want a proper outfit. There we go. We are now cosplaying his patches, but with daggers. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as calling myself a pro gamer. I have my moments. Sometimes. Not that often. Okay, let's go and buy ourselves the other 2 daggers, even though we technically don't need them. But as I said, I want to try and get most of the daggers from here. So, I mean, that would be the normal one. What's the one that Patches has? Patches sells the Parry dagger. So this is the one that does parry. Honestly, I want to see how that one does. I'll buy the Pickled Foulfoot. Well, for some experience. So we'll do Wakizashi. No, I mean, Wakizashi does that bleed, which is insane. But it doesn't dual wield. I want to see what the parry actually is like. Go here. Let's check it out. Give it a try. Give it a run. Let's see if I can parry anything in this game. Hey, you, come at me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Okay, I see, I see. Oh, the big guy is coming. That was almost good. Ah! Ah! Okay, that is embarrassing. Okay, okay. I'm getting used to it. Okay, so you wanna hit it while he's charging up. Gotcha. So when he's charging his attack? Okay, that's too slow. Yeah, that's all too slow. No, that's not how you say it. That's true. Get wrecked. Because you actually... It's pronounced... La 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 la. Ahem. Embarrassing. Dude, not even... I can't even hit that, right? Because... You know, my throat's kind of messed up. Get the whetstone. I think that's what it is, right? Yep. Whetstone knife and storm stomp. Storm stomp. Okay, yeah. That was fun trying that out, but that's about it. We're not gonna use it anymore. Let's be honest. Okay, so we have Wakizashi, we have Reduvia. We could go for the dragon already, I guess. Maybe. How far are we into this? Oh, we're already an hour in and we've done nothing. Okay, time to ramp up the speed now. Well, we're not gonna make the game run faster because you can't. But what we do need to do is remember to grab the gold pickled fowl foots. That is importante. Which one is this? Oh, is it no, it's not no, it might actually be unsheath. Might actually be unsheath. Alrighty, let's make our way over into the Weeping Peninsula. Just so that we can get everything, basically. Dude, I love how wild those, like, emotes are on YouTube. Like, what the heck? I can just see, like, emotes popping up right now. It's funny because I have, like, the YouTube page for the stream in the background, basically. You learned something yesterday. What did you learn then? You learned that there's actually boss there that I skip every time. Oh, you can teleport to the statue of Marika to the Radahn fight, yeah. Yeah, that's what we've been doing every time. We always spawn at the statue of Marika. Believe it or not. Yeah, when we die to Redidi, we've always spawned back in at the statue of Marika instead of the fort. Ah, you mean the speed run. You mean the speed running method of getting down there. That's what you mean. Yeah, I don't use the Radahn speedrun because it actually it can break some quest lines. I mean, on these challenge runs, do we technically use most of them? No, but it can break some of the quest lines if you don't enter it properly. It can break Selen's quest line. Which on this playthrough we could use Selen's questline because Selen gives you a dagger at the end of the questline. Which is the Glintstone Chris. And it basically breaks because the guy that hosts the festival is part of Selen's questline. Darren or whatever his name is. He's actually important to that quest line. And if you skip that, you skip the festival cutscene, you miss out on that quest line. Yeah, these guys actually have the knife that would be ideal for our setup, our weapon setup on this run. So, not this one. The other one, the knife. But the bloodstained dagger we will take. So do they wield two different ones? Do they have the bloodstained and the great knife, or is the great knife from the other ones? Oh no, it's the little ones that have it, right? Wait, the great knife is the starting equipment for the bandit class? So we could have just gone bandit class and... Okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind me just being stupid. But yeah, for the start, we can actually go Bloodstained Dagger and Reduvia. Technically, if we wanted to. Just for the double bleed. I think on this run, what's gonna be really important is our stamina. Because we'll be spamming a lot of attacks. Yeah, I'm not worried. Not worried. Thing is, I mean, bleed proc wise, it basically does the same. And we'll go for the Scorpion Stinger, as I said, anyways, so there's that. By the way, you know what I find really fascinating? The fact that the Ivory Sickle, right? Notoriously bad dagger, needs an int requirement, even though it doesn't have a special Ash of War or anything, where you would think that it requires something. Excuse me, I'm standing here, big boy. By the way, these guys are literally the loudest thing in this whole game. The whole game is pretty quiet until you reach these guys. And the bell is so insanely loud. Will I fight Moke? Of course I'm gonna fight Moke. Hmm. Okay, let's go to the merchant so we can get ourselves the lantern. Test. Test. This is a test. By the way, I just didn't read your message because I was looking at the wiki on the side. So I can't tell you if it's really delayed or anything.
Have a safe journey.
Yeah. Okay, let's pop this one so we can buy ourselves the
Anything else?
the lantern, and then we'll just buy some of those.
Have a
Why not?
safe journey.
Let me test again. Okay. I'll let you test again. Yeah, we're pretty much done here. We can just grab the golden seed real quick. Then I might actually already head up into Altus. I mean, we need to go to Fort Hyde and get ourselves the other medallion half, because we haven't been down there yet. You think you're lagging? I don't know. I mean, I like changed the latency, right, so that I'm closer to what happens in chat. Hmm. Okay. I love how there's so many little details here, so many little areas to explore that we've just, unfortunately, with these challenge runs come to a point where we don't even bother checking them out anymore. Like the little camps and everything. Like at some point I should do like one more proper playthrough of Elden Ring, but I think because of these runs I just couldn't even play the game properly anymore. That's why a lot of people always say like playing games the meta way can kind of ruin your experience with a game. Because if you're just always going for the most, you know, most, what the fuck does the E stand for in meta? Efficient? Is it most efficient? Most efficient tactics available? I actually don't know. Yeah, efficient. Okay, got you. Yeah, you do miss a lot of stuff, and there's like so many details in there, and there's fun in trying out, you know, stuff like this, for example. Trying out daggers only, because why not? Are you coming? Or have you just given up? I think he gave up. He legitimately just gave up. So the thing is, the main reason I want to hit Ortis Plateau. Ha! The main reason I want to hit Ortis Plateau is so that we can get ourselves the Black Knife, which is yet another dagger. Which I think will be even better than... Oh, fuck. What is going on? Can't get behind him for some reason. The quick step feels really janky in this place. Get out of my face, by the way. Bled him to death. Cool. Okay. Let us go. Yeah, we could grab ourselves the Earth Steel Dagger from Kenneth Hyde now, but... I don't think we need to. Because it literally doesn't do anything. You know what I wish? I wish we would have had a dagger that's similar to the Coded Sword and the Cypher Patter. Basically that weapon in dagger form. That would have been so cool with like the unblockable blade. Beautiful. So while we're here in Liurnia, we can get ourselves a couple of things, technically. We could get ourselves one thing, yeah, the crystal knife. Literally, the only one that's in here. Because Glintstone Chris, as I said, is at the end of Celia's questline. Is it Celia? Is that her name? No, it's not, is it? Celia is the crystal tunnel. Talin. Talin, that's her name. You know what's funny? It's funny that I always manage to skip this church because I just, for me, this is where Thorps is, and there's nothing else in this place. And every time I just forget to pick this up. By the way, this is probably the closest you get to the starting area of the game. Until you actually get into the starting area of the game. But it just shows you the interconnected design of the world. Which again, Dark Souls 1 has that. Which I think sucks about Dark Souls 3. That's also how my order comes to be of the Dark Souls trilogy. Like 1 is the best, 3 is like the second best, and then 2 is the worst. And people will always talk down Dark Souls 1 just because of its, you know, rather not that well designed second half of the game. Oh no, I forgot we can actually grab the ivory sickle in this area as well. Another dagger. Imagine playing with the ivory sickle. Wouldn't be me. Would not be me. I mean, we need to go here anyways to grab the half of the medallion, so... We might as well just take care of Old Man Albus as well while we're here. Just, you know... send him into the realm of shadows. I think it's Shadow Realm, right? I think it is. Yeah, send him in there. You know what I just realized? The crystal knife is, I think, the only crystal weapon that doesn't have a rotten version of it. And I also realized, like, we don't actually have, like, someone who wields it, like an enemy, I think. Because the crystal sword is obviously the crystal sword, spear, and the staff. They're all being wielded by the Crystallians, obviously. Yeah, Quickstep is kind of going everywhere. Bro's just lighting everything on fire. Yo, bro. Anyways, let's get ourselves the ivory sickle, which, again, maybe it's just because of the location it's in, that they're like... I didn't even kill Albus. Okay? Not my fault. The perfumer did it. I mean, he didn't do anything yet. He's freaking stupid. Is it actually the dagger? No. Not the dagger that the perfumer uses. He uses a different one. Huh, thank you. No, I'm not the bad guy. Modern problems require modern solutions. Gaslight someone to kill, gaslight someone into killing someone else. That's what we do. sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Is there actually a crystal spear as a weapon? Does that exist? I mean, we did the spears only because, yeah, the crystal sword exists, the staff exists. Yeah, they do exist. I mean, when we did the spears, we got so stuck with the Bolt of Grand's Axe because that's literally the best spear in the game. Care what anyone says. Yeah, Great Spears is also gonna be an interesting challenge. Because when it comes to the Great Spear, basically the first one you really get is the Serpent Hunter, which is the one from Rykard. Oh no, it might actually be Vikes. I mean, the first one you can legitimately get is the Lance. And then it's the Serpent Hunter and Vike Spear, but you have to obviously kill a couple of bosses for that. Oh no, the Tree Spear also exists. Huh. Oh, the Tree Spear is the one we always skip. Yeah, it's at the start of Liurnia, I think. It's where the giant guards the carriage, the one giant. And that's literally a place we always skip, excuse me. It's like great spears are a thing for themselves because the other one is Moog's boss spear. Then again, the Serpent Hunter is the one that Rykard has. So, I mean, he doesn't drop it, but it's in Rykard's boss arena. Then Siluria's tree, it's the spear that the Crucible Knight down in the Deep-Root Depths drops and also wields. So like the Tree Spear and the Lance are the only ones that aren't boss weapons. And like even the DLC is literally Mesmer's Spear, and then the Barbed Staff Spear is from the Frenzied boss, whose name is something something. What was his name? The Frenzied guy. Been so long since I properly played the DLC. Modern problems require modern solutions. Pro gamer Nick, that is correct. That is correct. That is a fact. That is just a fact of life. Yeah. I don't know. We'll do great spears eventually. As I said, I kinda keep up with the challenges. Like I do whatever Mark does. Just star boost. I do whatever he does in terms of challenges in Elden Ring. And like whenever I'm doing, like I'm not doing the same as he's doing at the time. We're doing basically these other ones. Like for example, when he's doing Dark Souls 2, I'll just do, you know, I'll do a dagger one because he's already done daggers, so I'll just go in and do that. We did katana, which is one that he's already done. Yeah. Kind of how I go about things. Okay, let's while we're here. Yeah, I know. Let's already level up Reduvia. Oh, we can level it up once. That's cool. And let's level up the Bloodstained Dagger once. Why not? Okay. Off we go. Up to the tippy top of that place. Onto the bridge, and then we'll take the lift up into Altus Plateau, and then we'll do the typical Altus Plateau run. Light work, baby. I can do this in my sleep. Which I don't know if it's a good sign that I can do it in my sleep, but it is what it is. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, we need to get the points in Arcane in. How much do we need for Reduvia? 13. The thing is, for Reduvia we need the 13 Arcane. We want to go into Black Knife, we need 18 Faith. Because the Black Knife, I mean, it does scale with Dex and Faith, but... Yeah, whereas Reduvia scales mainly with... Well, gotta be scaling in Arcane. By the way, I love the fact that we've not gone up like the Runestrewn Precipice in... I don't know how many runs. I probably did do it on like the first run or so. I mean, literally I'm at a point where these runs are so optimized. Yeah, Reduvia Black Knife might be my go-to before we get the Scorpion Stinger. And then we'll get that in. So the problem is we definitely need to put some good points into Arcane. By the way, Jason, how's your Elden Ring playthrough going, my dude? How's things going there? How are things going? Still the same. You're on Godfrey the Golden. Okay, okay. So you're basically about to reach the hardest stages of Elden Ring, basically. Where shit gets real. You know what I kind of find sad? Like there's some YouTubers that I started watching like years ago that did these challenge runs that, you know, have kind of moved on to different content. And it's kind of sad because I really enjoyed these runs from other people. And now they don't do them anymore. Like one series, like in particular, that I really enjoyed was always the Secret Starting Class by Mango. By the way, give it to me. There we go. We can technically make ourselves Reduvius now because we've got the Bloodblade. It's a weaker version of Reduvius. Bloodblade. It happens, yeah. But that's the thing. There's always new people coming up, right? And I get it though. Like I get the fact that you eventually like you reach a ceiling when it comes to a certain game. Like of course you're not gonna be able to do Elden Ring content forever, but it is what it is. I honestly don't know where I'm going here first. I'm just gonna grab the arm. For no particular reason. Not like I need anything from here. Other than the Valkyrie's prosthesis. That's just pretty much everything we need from here. I thought about getting the mask. But the problem is I don't think we are strong enough or our weapons are leveled enough to take out the NPC fight. The main thing I want to go and do though is try and get the Black Knife from the Black Knife Assassin here. Because it is, from what I heard, you can somewhat cheese the fight. So we're gonna see if we can manage to do that. Because once the game comes out on Switch 2, if it ever comes out with the Tarnished Edition, I want to definitely do a video on like the cheeses of Elden Ring. Like how to cheese Elden Ring. Not gonna do like everything, because I don't know everything. But I want to do some stuff. I mean, as I said before, like an Elden Ring starting guide wouldn't be wrong as a series either. How can you cheese Soldier of Godric? By not fighting him, by ignoring him. It's the same thing, like on every challenge run, I've pretty much skipped the first night. You guys notice that? Like I just tend to completely ignore the tree sentinel. Can we get up to the church from this side? Yeah, we can. Good. And the only thing we need to remember is to grab the golden seed later. So Eleonora shouldn't be here. Yep. I literally am just trying to go different paths than usually, so I don't get freaking bored to death by just doing the same exact thing every run. I know I don't optimize my time that way. But, you know, it's for my own mental health. So I just don't get bored as shit of this game. We still need to take out Bernal at his shack at some point. I would love to get the armor. I never actually noticed that the armor, like, you can customize it, like, you can alter it. And that it gets a fucking cape. That's mainly the reason that I want to do the shield only run, so I can use that armor at the start. That's the thing as well. Like I talked about it on another stream, the fact that the real build, if you use shields only, is like once you get into New Game Plus. Because a lot of people dual wield the fingerprint shield for those runs. And obviously you can only get one fingerprint shield per playthrough. Unless you have someone else drop it for you. I'll be honest with you, like, without the jokes, I couldn't even tell you what, like, I would consider my favorite boss of Elden Ring to be. Should be Moog. I mean, Moog is really annoying, but I don't think Moog is like my most hated boss. I think, like, I dislike Malakath and Horaloo way more than Moog. Because Moog, right? Moog isn't as insane with its... Like, his combos can be really annoying. But the thing is, the fight is doable. It doesn't get to a point where it's just insane. Whereas, like, Elden Beast, for example, is such a pain in the ass. Because if he starts spamming, like, Elden Stars, and then he does the, like, the shower, where, you know, the golden beams come down from the top at the same time. It's so insanely annoying. Like, Moog can be really annoying, yeah. But Moog can also be rather easy. Depends on what build you have. But yeah, Malakath as well. Malakath just gets too much into like the attack spamming territory. Where the windows of punishment are so small. He will just continuously spam you with his attacks, and he'll move from, you know, close range to like throwing the rocks at you, throwing or like doing the ground attack. He will always do like some stupid shit. So I think like Malakath is my most hated one. Elden Beast Now that we've kind of figured out the way to do Elden Beast. Elden Beast for me isn't that bad anymore. I think like Malakath and Horaloo are the top worst ones. Like the thing is as well, what's his face? Fire Giant on these challenge runs at the start, he was always the bane of my existence, and nowadays he's just a chill dude. The Black Knife go? Where's the boss? The fuck? I mean, I know they can turn invisible. Where's he gone? I can literally hear him. The fuck? I can hear him moving around. That's odd. There it is. Where do you think you're going? Run. Run. Ah. Ah. So this is probably gonna take us another like 5 hours. Run! Come at me, huh? Come at me, huh? Oh, you want to? No, you want to? Ha! Ha ha! Ah! Fuck! He hit me! Oh, she. I think it's a she. Surprise, motherfucker. You want to dance? Oh. Where did it go? Is it? Hello. Is she yet still here? Come on. Let's dance. Let's not dance. Let's just Let me get away from your attacks until you decide to run back to where you came from. Come on. Always having fun playing with daggers. I mean, define what having fun means to you. Jesus, what's the range on that? The thing is, once we have the weapon, that range is so not going to be its actual range while fighting. Hey, come. How it looks when you backstab without actually backstabbing. I mean, we could have just also gone in and upgraded our daggers before, you know, killed the dragon. You know, done the things you usually do. I'm actually surprised you can't, like, get it to end itself by falling down the elevator. But I'm assuming that just doesn't work. Because that would make things way too easy. Dude, I think I'm not doing any damage at all here. And the thing is, we can just... If we wanted to, we could just come back here later. It's not like we need the black knife, like, right now. Like, I would want to get it later. And the fact is, we couldn't even wield it right now, so... Like, no matter what, we need to kill the dragon anyways. Like, that should be our actual target, is to kill the dragon. So that we can get, you know, a bunch of the runes from the dragon. So we can level up both our faith to be able to wield this, and the arcane to be able to do Reduvia. Gotcha. Baited ya. I mean, we don't even need to do all of this. Like, we haven't done Radahn yet, right? And doing this before Radahn is literally actually kind of insane. Because you don't even need this to beat Radahn. Like, we can just, if we have Reduvia, do Radahn already. Yeah, I might actually just go ahead and get some other things first before we mess with this assassin some more. Or before we get the black knife. Just get the level ups, you know. Get all of this stuff. Get the dragon done, get maybe even Radahn done. Before we even bother getting this. Because, I mean, technically we don't need it. Master of wasting time? Me, yes. I am the ultimate time waster when it comes to playing Elden Ring. Like, Mark will always give me crap for it. Because we don't, on these runs, we don't need to do Rani's questline, but I will always do Rani's questline. But that's the thing, right? I literally don't have any more, just got a couple of speeds left. A bit disappointing. I mean, yeah. We never said this was gonna be a speed run, did we? It's a slow run. I'm just gonna ignore that. Just gonna ignore it. We're gonna make our way into the capital outskirts now. Get all of the golden seeds here. And then we're gonna kill the dragon. Get the stats ready to wield both Black Knife and Reduvia, and then we'll take on... Maybe then we'll get this guy, or maybe we'll do Radahn first, we'll see. Hoping that this time we don't get scammed out of the 90k runes. That'd be flippin' delightful. Wouldn't it? I will have 2 clips. By the way, how does it work with YouTube? Can you guys like create clips for the channel, or do I need to create them myself? I never actually looked into it. You can clip me. But what happens to the clips? They show up on my stuff. Old man doesn't know how clips work on YouTube. I mean, yeah, when I get really triggered by the game, I can just make a fool of myself. Punk, yeah. It is what it is. Can't escape it. It happens. It gets us all one day. One day we will all reach Ankh status. I mean, if you want to take it, if technically I've been an uncle for like 13 years, so I mean, you're not wrong. I am indeed an uncle. Watch your clip. I found them. Um, I love how the fucking headphones fall off in my rage. I mean, fucking bitch ass is a good saying there. Always enjoyable. I think the words bitch and the F word, they've become such a staple of my rage in Elden Ring. Like if there's one curse word that leaves my mouth, most of the time it is bitch and fuck. But I think that's such a German thing to do. And as well, like in my rage, I think you can, like, when I get angry, you can really hear the accent. Because angry Germans speaking English sound the same, you know? Look at any other, like, big German streamer that does English content. We all sound the same while getting angry. Whoever you look at, it's all the same. Painter. What do you mean, painter? Go for it, Ferris. Oh, God. Ugh. Do some stretching. You guys ready? Ready for the most fun part of every playthrough of Elden Ring? Get a foul foot in, and yes, I am too flippin' lazy to get myself the golden scarab before. I know who the failed painter is, yeah, but I choose to ignore it. I prefer not being compared to it. Just saying. Like, for historic reasons, I prefer to not be compared to a certain guy who tried to become a painter. Who, by the way, isn't German. Just as a heads up. And I always gotta mention that. Since most people, you know, think he's German. That's new. You didn't know that he wasn't German? No, he's actually Austrian. And if you want to know what's an equivalent of that is, it's basically like thinking, you know, someone from the US. Well, saying someone's from the US when they're Canadian. That's basically the difference there. Basically like Canada and the US. But that's how Germany and Austria are. We almost, I mean, we do kind of speak the same language. We're neighboring countries. They do have a little bit of a dialect to their language, like to the way they speak German. That's why it's like called Austrian German. But yeah, that's your knowledge for the day. Is that the famous painter is actually Austrian and not German. So you couldn't even put him on a list of famous or well-known German people. But that's like that's a worldwide like misconception. Because he did a lot of politics obviously in Germany. You'd assume that he's German. That is also surprisingly common knowledge. And I think it's so funny because one of those, I think is Sniper Elite, right? They for some reason always put him into the game so you can kill him. And when you shoot him in the balls, right, it does like the slow-mo cam thing, and you can basically see that he only's got one ball in there. Eh, it is what it is. Games are weird sometimes, so we need 18 Faith, by the way, and we need 13 Arcane. Be able to do what we want. Because now we can dual wield Reduvia with the Bloodstained Dagger.
Well, then I presume.
Okay, we need to buy a Somber 2, and then we can upgrade this, and we can upgrade that, and this, and that, and there we go. We can get our Reduvia to +5 already, which is great. The question is, do we go for the thing now? We could do Millicent's questline already and get ourselves the talisman for it. That'd be really goated too. Okay, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get both of the smithing stones, the somber smithing stones from over here. By the way, how long are we into this? 2 hours. And we're about to do Radahn. Okay, yeah, 2 hours, and at Radahn, this is actually pretty decent timing. I might actually, am I faster than usual? No, I can't be. I don't think I am. But I might, while we're here as well, just climb up the tower. Get the tower side of Grace. The thing is, for the Golden Scarab, we need to head downstairs. There we go, that's the Somber Smithing Stone 9, and then we'll get the 8 from up here. Well, and that means basically we're just missing the ones that are in between 5 and 8. You know? The famous 2 numbers that are in between 5 and 8. Those are the ones we're missing. Basically. Excuse me. Get over here. It looks insanely cracked. Damn. Whoopsie. It's so crazy how that shit has become a trend, though. Just two numbers. I mean, the last time a number was as dominant as 6-7 was in 2001. Just remember when the whole world was all about 9/11? Did I say that? You know what's worse? The fact that 6-7 rhymes with 9/11. Have you guys ever thought about that? Let that sink in. Even though I don't know what the sink wants in your home, but let it in. I'm somewhat of an expert at shitty jokes, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Oh yeah, 7-Eleven is also a thing. Plus it's kind of interesting that you call 911 in America. Makes you think. Or not. I don't know. It's all just a big theory. A game theory. Or whatever he says. I hate this fight. Fuck you. Oh, does he actually have the winged sword on him? Like the winged sword insignia talisman? Because he got the buff after hitting me. That's interesting. What do you want? Get away from me. Get away from me. I never noticed that the Reduvia kind of dips towards the end of its move, like the Blood Blade. See how it kind of goes down. It doesn't go down, it do go down. Internet classic. That's what you get here, is just internet meme quotes. Like, most famous quote of all time. Embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Nah, no way. No way. I greeted too hard there. Greeted too hard. And paid for it. You know what I find even better is fucking like British memes. Like fucking hell, there's so many wild like British memes out there. Yeah. Well, we'll get Scarlet Rot in a second, because I rolled like an idiot. Might honestly just not worry about getting the gold scarab, because I'm just fucking over this place. I mean, when it comes to like the British ones, man, who forgot to flush their toilet is like goat status. That's up there. That is up there for sure. That's like an old school one though. Kids nowadays, man, they don't know. The feeling of who forgot to flush their toilet after they had a shit. Man, that fucking video. Oh, we're dead. Not from the attack, but the Scarlet Rod. Yeah, we're dead. Forgot to flush the toilet after they had a shit. That's classic. That's a classic. What always gets me as well, again British one, is the Ronnie Pickering one, the Road Rage man. Oh man. That's like one of the goats. That's up there. That is up there. Fucking Ronnie Pickering, man. I'm gonna do O'Neill first. Then I'll start off Millicent's quest line because we can pretty much just finish it. Like finish half of it. I wonder how much damage we can actually do here at this point. Huh, not that much. I mean, it is a lot. And then we can just go ahead and do typical way of killing him. You know, as you do. Oh, you bastard. What? I just love when attacks that enemies do just have 10 times the range they have compared to when you do them. You stupid. You stupid. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ooh. Now his stupid archers are shooting at me, man. Everything's just kind of... Got him, bitch. You know what I always ask myself is if they just... Oh, yeah, beautiful, he's dead. Fuck off. No one wants you, Scarlet Rot, bitch. No one likes you. Literally, no one. Go and find some friends or something, man. Huh. Ooh, wait. Loki? Oh, the pants, really? Out of all of the armor pieces, you're gonna give me your pants. Oh yeah, stay there. Stay the fuck there, dude. That is so good. That's beautiful timing. Yeah, he's not close enough. Yeah, stay there, stay there. Stay the fuck in there. Oh, come on, dude. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way I just managed to die there as well. I swear to you. Like, sometimes you just can't make up what happens in this game. Anyways, old man.
I'd hoped to strike a fortune I would teach you. I knew interesting
Whatever he says.
as promised. Go on.
Right? That's what he says.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, give me some time with this. Yes. Yes, young Skywalker. Whatever Yoda says. Some time you give me with this. Oh, whatever it says. I don't know. Yes. Yeah. I didn't know I could even do a Yoda that well. I'll be honest with you. I was quite surprised by how that sounds. Yes, young Skywalker.
will you give? I will reward. Tended to a wretched
Voice acting gig coming in soon. What are we saying?
A mere bay she is, but the rotting I doubt it. Oh, I'm
Shut up, man. Give me 2 millisecond. My girl Millicent up here. Yeah, let's go for some more mines, so we've got more FP.
Well, my flesh, it is a curse. You to quell,
But how?
I would rather. Would you mind?
Do not ask. Oh, that wasn't the Yoda. Have I lost my mind? No. I mean, I have. Just not right now. It was when I was born, basically. Think I'm losing my mind.
My apology. Everything, even the night. Not that I could.
There we go. We can actually use this right now for the dexterity boost.
The needle, my destiny. It's all thank. My name is I'm with the needle, my destiny.
Cool. So now she moves downstairs. I was about to say she moves over to the other place, but she doesn't just yet. The warmth of Aeonier. Still, if I had one change I could make in all of Elden Ring that would put a fucking site of grace near Gallery Shack. Like, give me a reason why this place doesn't have like a site of grace up there, right? In that little patch over there.
So I decide I've only perhaps. Well, I must.
You must stay strong, and I need to reload the game again. Mamma mia, here I go again. My.
For giving the... Understand? You've been as thanks at the lost... Oh, indeed.
Cool.
Seems, however, no. As I've... is to be...
Yeah, whatever you say. Alright, now she moves over to Archery Gazing Hill, which is this one. Be-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Be-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I'm a scat man.
In truth, the Scarlet as such, though rather that I realized I could have aided. Are you giving me? I think it might be if it might be perhaps.
Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Time for Radon. Or as we have so beautifully named him, Radiddy. What's my favorite song? Dude, that is such a hard decision for myself personally. I'll be honest with you. Like of all time probably it does change from time to time. I can tell you, like, the song that I really like, or songs that I really like listening to at the moment is Joji's new album. Like there's some cool songs on there. Like Love You Less is really cool. I really like listening to that one at the moment. Tarmac as well, off of the new album, which is called Piss in the Wind. Legitimately, not a joke. That's actually the name of the album. But yeah, that album has been one I've been listening to a lot recently. The thing is as well, I like a lot of songs that sometimes they're like unreleased songs. Joji is cool, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really mess with the album before Piss in the Wind, but I actually haven't really listened to it that much. to actually judge it. But like the first couple of ones were really good. Like Ballads has some cool songs on there. Nectar, I think Nectar and Piss in the Wind are like my favorite Joji albums because I just love. There's Your Man is. I think Your Man is literally my favorite Joji song, like out of all of them. Like, Modus is also up there. Oh yeah, Daylight. Daylight is also really good. But yeah, Piss in the Wind's got some cool songs on there as well. Hotel California is really cool, really chill. I like a lot of the 1975 songs. They've got some really cool ones. Can we hit him, or is the range not enough? Oh yeah, we're gonna die here. Fuck! Getting stuck in Radahn's arena. Like a boss. But yeah, 1975 got some really good songs. About You. Dex is really good. Robbers up there in terms of like one of my favorites. The Sound is up there. Basically, like a lot of the first album of the first 1975 album, and then like the latest one is also really cool. But the latest one isn't like too memorable. Oh, we made him bleed. That's nice. Like, no, that I don't mean like not memorable, but they're not like, you know. I think the album has a specific sound, right? The last 1975 album being funny in a foreign language. Like a lot of the songs on there, they do sound samey. So like the one that really sticks out on that album is About You. I really like the intro of the album, which is called the 1975, as every 1975 intro song is called. Part of the band is fucking funny as shit. Of the writing of that song. It's goofy as hell and I love it. Yeah, basically almost all 1975 albums really have like one or two songs that I really, really, really enjoy listening to. Not the big black balls of doom! I've also been listening to some like older Panic at the Disco stuff since they re-released like the 20-year anniversary album of the first album of A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. So I've been listening to some older stuff. I still can't get into Pretty Odd as an album for some reason. I mean, there are songs now that I do actually enjoy more off of Pretty Odd, which is the second album from Panic at the Disco. I never really got the album. There are good songs on there, The Green Gentleman, Northern Downpour. Even as a fun sound, like a fun, not serious, song, Folkin' Around is funny as shit. It's like a nice song to listen to. What else do we have on that, like on the album? I don't remember. I mean, I know some of the song names, you know. But I'll be honest with you, like, Pretty Odd is my least listened to Panic at the Disco album. Like, to me, the best, I couldn't tell you the best. I love Death of the Bachelor, which a lot of people will say, like, what the hell? I love, Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. I think that's great. Because This Is Gospel actually isn't that bad of a song. Yeah. This Is Gospel is fun off of that. Unfortunate that we didn't get the original demo version of Far Too Young to Die. Basically the Broback version of that song. I think that is such a great demo of a song, and I think we should have gotten that. But we never got it. We just got the normal version of it. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Please don't be a clip. Please, video game. Please, Elden Ring. Please. Okay. Cool. A lot of songs, man. I'm just talking, like, about songs that I really enjoy, not, like, my favorite songs. I mean, I do have some, like, vinyls around in my room here as well, in the office. In the Nick Von Crate offices. Let's see, what do I have? I've got Toto, which obviously Africa and Rosanna is on that album. We have Panic at the Disco's Death of a Bachelor album. It's got some cool songs on there. Got a Bruce Springsteen, which Dancing in the Dark is probably, like, it's up there. What else do I have? The original, yes, is self-titled 1975, and Dawn of M from The Weeknd. That album. But the thing is, I'm weird. I'm a weird guy, if you guys didn't know. And my favorite songs on The Weeknd's Dawn of M album is the intro to the album and the outro to the album. Because they're so weirdly unique in their style, because they're just basically, they're really freaking odd. They're really, really odd. They're basically like a, one is basically like a radio station intro. Because I'm a big playlist guy, and when we, like, go on travels, we do a road trip, I usually do the playlist. And what I do is I actually make a playlist where it's not just like random shuffle songs. It's literally, it's crazy, but I like doing it. I like to have the music, like the songs, you know, have a transition into other songs. I like putting in those little, like, you know, stuff like that. That's transitional stuff. Oh, you fucking cunt. What the hell? Thought I had him. Jesus Christ. No, but like, I like doing that. And again, The Weeknd, like the intro to Dawn of M and the outro. The outro in general, I really like. It's that, I don't know, it's the creepy, it kind of feels creepy. But it's got something to it. Like, is it like, I think it's called Phantom Regrets of something something. Obviously, because we're on YouTube, I can't play you guys the songs or anything. I'm just gonna quickly check Dawn FM, yeah. So yeah, it's Phantom Regret by Jim. It's such a freaking cool song. Hello, you dickhead. This time I'm not let up. Yeah, that's... I could go through like so many songs that are so great. That I love. But it's also like I'm really, you know, I've got a playlist for like every single mood basically. Got my gym playlist, I've got my sad boy playlist, I've got my, you know, my nostalgic playlist, like when I'm hanging out with my friends and stuff. I've got like a playlist of stuff that I just listen to myself. I've got a playlist of songs that whenever we do these road trips, I, you know, have a playlist of songs that I can then put into other playlists specifically for a trip. I just get really confused by people that, this might sound stupid, by people that just have, basically on Spotify, right? You can have like your favorite songs. You can just favorite a song and it'll be added to a list of all of your other favorite songs. And people that just listen to that. Like, I'd probably skip half of my playlist if I was to do that. Got ourselves Radon's Great Rune, and then we'll, as always, head for Stormveil. I think. We do Stormveil now. I'm actually not sure about it. Because we don't really have any talismans yet. Oh, it's whatever. Let's go for Stormveil. Might as well. You always use YouTube. YouTube I use for like unreleased stuff, you know, for demos and stuff like that. Again, like some of my favorite like Panic at the Disco songs are actually unreleased ones, which is insane. I find it so interesting how some songs just always manage to not end up on albums where I'm like, dude, why is this not on the album? You know, why is that song on there? Why is this song on there? Not the good ones. In my veins, kinda. Oh yeah, good attack, Nick. Oh, good dodge. Dude, that's been the first market death in a while. But I mean, we're also still kind of getting used to the dagger moveset there, so. Gotta get used to it again. The range, the speed, everything. The fact that I don't have a proper talisman. I don't know, I've got the dexterity. Got the charged attack one. Did he just switch midair? I can also do what you're doing.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
No, it kinda does. Where are my runes? He does sometimes move like a late game boss, I'll be honest with you. Not as bad as his literal late game version. They're all kind of shit. I'll be honest with you, they're all actually kind of shit. I don't know, do we get this stamina recovery talisman? Maybe we do. This run kind of feels so like all over the place. Is that a red card? Why am I getting a red? The little amount of attention I pay to what I'm actually doing is insane. It's like here I need to go to the thing. No, Nick, we don't want to do that. We want to do something else. When I spawn here, I need to go to the teleporter. That's the thing. I play like I'm not brain dead, but it's like I wake up in a place and it's automatically go here, go here, go here. I hope we have a stone sword key. There we go, get that in there. I mean, we can try. I'm not high. I mean, you would think I'm high. But literally half of the time, I'm sitting here, I'm like trying to read the wiki so I can figure out where the smithing stones are that I need to pick up. There we go, Miss Millicent's here. Let's try our luck. Oh, fuck. I also forgot, like always, to equip Radahn's Great Rune. That's just typical of me. There's nothing new there. Okay, get away from his Spinaroonie attack. Wait, he can hit... What? We staggered him and he was still doing the black flame. Interesting. Oh fuck, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're alive. Got him. Yeah, that means we can get Millicent's prosthesis now.
Oh, the arm you gave. It feels. Perhaps it is us. It is the.
Feels bad.
Now it falls to my hand.
Shit. What? Nah! Wrong flask!
Imagine it ending like this. But I will not forget.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not gonna forget whatever you say. Okay, cool. That's pretty good. It 14k we need to level up. Interesting, good to know. What do we do next? What do we do next? What do we do next? Do we do Stormvale Castle now? I hate going through Stormvale Castle, but we want to get ourselves the next talisman pouch. Oh well, I guess we'll have to do it. I just really want to get the black knife.
You there?
Hey buddy, yep.
It's tight. The guards you breached.
Whatever you say, open the gate.
Fair enough.
Open the gate.
The gates! Open the gates!
Go away. Go away. Oh, I did actually manage to reach him. I wonder if he's gonna be a problem. Bruh. Apparently he is. I mean, this way we get behind him, so it won't be a problem, I guess. Oh, fuck. Anyways. Off to the side of grace, because we need it for later. Don't care about you, little dog. Go and play with the other guys. Got more important things to do. Like going back here so I can go around the other way. Because it's the easier way. It'd be great if Stormbear actually had a bit of an easier skip. I don't have to do half of the dungeon every time. I legitimately think this is the one time that we really don't need the Claw Talisman. I don't think it'll be useful for us. His jump attacks are janky as it is sometimes. And having no range with the daggers is gonna be a difficult thing to... Hello there. You thought you'd kill me, but you failed. Miserably. Both of you. It's interesting that in this area you get Saint Trina's arrows. It's actually kind of a random, really random drop of an item. I wonder how good we're going to do against the knight up here. Against the banished knight. Since you know me and my struggle against this bastard. Oh. Bleed kills everything. I do not care about the talisman, I'll be honest with you. And if I care about having the 100 runes of selling the talisman, you'd be insane to think I care about just getting that. I also remembered that we haven't gone up to, we haven't gone up to Mount Galmir yet, so into the Volcano Manor region. Because there's a bunch of golden seeds we're still missing there. And we're also missing some smithing stones from there. Because there are actually some smithing stone 6s there. Ugh. Yeet. Oh god. Oh god. I love Elden Ring. Okay. There we go. Now, let's get the golden seed. Let's get... Is there anything else interesting here before the fight? Literally the golden seed. I don't know. We don't need to talk to Nefeli, since we're not going to be doing her questline anyways. Die. Thanks for coming. I mean, there are smithing stones in here, but we only need somber ones in a bit anyways.
Your only mistake was your choice of
And
master.
we can
Let the wind
buy
lift
the
you.
somber 1, 2, 3, and 4 from EG. So we don't really need to worry about getting smithing stones from this point on anymore. Because once we get the black knife, we can just, as I said, we'll excuse me, all of you, get out of my way. We'll just get the smithing stones from EG and that's it. At least the first 4 levels. That's the thing that I keep saying on runs like this. It's so good to have these special, like the somber weapons early, because you can just, you know, you can get the dagger and then get easy somber smithing stones from EG. And you have a +4 so early on. Oh, cool. I love when I dodge straight into enemy attacks. Ah, you bastard. Fuck. This is not a good god rig today. Dude, I'm too close. Why is he going for the stupid spinning attack, like the tornadoes? I was way too close for him to cast that. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's get in there. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Couldn't get out there quick enough. But you guys see the minuscule amount of damage we do? Like, see how little damage I did while attacking? Like, using normal attacks, not the Ash of War. Just look at that, that's like 200 a hit. But when I did the, when I just did the normal attack, it did like, what, 40 damage, maybe? Bruh. Eh.
Of all that is golden, and one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Okay. There we go. Tower Bridge. And then we'll get ourselves the runes so we can get ourselves the talisman pouch. You think I'm ready for Elden Beast? No. Nah, dude. Not now. Hmm. You know, my current outfit is... What the fuck? My current outfit is giving me massive, like, Dark Souls... not sorry. Demon Souls vibes. Get alive, you idiots. Especially if we, like, were to get the Glintstone Chris, which, again, this time around, we're not gonna get ourselves the Glintstone Chris. Because we would have to do Selen's whole quest line. And I can do Rani's quest line, but doing Selen's quest line, I mean, we have Reduvia and we have Black Knife. I don't think Glintstone Chris is going to be that interesting to get. Is Rani's questline hard? No. Not really. The hardest part is literally the tower. The converted tower and the Estelle boss fight. If you want to do like Rani's questline complete, you have to do the Estelle fight. I need to copy Radahn's Remembrance as well. Boy, I forget about that. I mean, it depends. As with any boss, Estelle can be easy or can be hard. It just depends on what weapons you're using, what build you're using. Like right now, this exact build, I don't think I would be able to do Estelle. I think Estelle would be too annoying. By the way, yeah. We can get Ensher's armor in a second. Might actually not be that bad of an idea because of its HP regen. Using the poker of the Deathbird with some Dragon Incants. Yeah, if you have Dragon Incants, Estelle is pretty much just... it's easy. It does move me into medium load. Talisman pouch. Yeah. Estelle, if you have anything that does range damage, Estelle is easy.
Only fine. You have now to become the thing as much become.
You got the Frenzy Burst, that's good. Really clutch. If you're using incantation, yeah, it is like a sniper rifle. It does cook every enemy, basically. Okay, what I quickly want to go and do is grab a Smithing Stone 6. We can actually start the quest line to go to Moog's place. And if we kill Magnus, Magnus drops a Smithing Stone 6, a Somber Smithing Stone 6. So it's 2 things for the price of 1. If we actually manage to beat him, that's the other part. Again, we still haven't gone to Mount Galmir, so that might be a thing to do. I mean, yeah, if you have Frenzied Burst, man, you can basically just wipe out Estelle pretty easily.
My dad, words are truly, I believe, even words. That's the part. Oh, I mean, give it a try, and if it please you, I've high.
My ear's so itchy, dude. Nothing worse than having an itchy ear. Oh yeah, no, I mean, not being able to hear anything right now, like half of this stuff, is also not that fun. Oh yeah, oh dude, we've gone... Remember when I said I was gonna play for 2 hours? Yeah, let's try to do like we'll do a half an hour and then we'll call it, because I want to. I don't know if I'll actually start recording the best RPG stuff, because I still feel like my voice isn't there, but I really need to get the video out soon. I might just, you know, have to use my day off on Tuesday, just completely doing the video. We'll see. Maybe I'll, like, record the intro, but I always hate it when I sound, like, so inconsistent throughout my video. You know? I hate this guy. It's like peak the problem with NPC fights is Magnus. Magnus is just it shows you everything that sucks about the NPC bosses. Or NPC, well they're not bosses, but NPC fights, I guess. It's like they have 99 endurance, man, with the way they just dodge around. Oh, we got him. That's good. He got the Beast Clergyman skill, yep. Yep. That's why he's called the Beast Claw. He does those beastie clergyman skills. Which is interesting that they don't connect him to the whole quest line. And what's really odd is the fact that he drops the Great Star's weapon. You try attacking the beast guy. Yeah, you can't cheese Malakath if you attack him.
Oh, I'm glad. You have a. I wish to a knight luminary. So. Now. For your normally the blood, the blood of.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna do the easy way to do this. Because I don't want to go up to Vike right now. I really don't want to deal with the Frenzy Tower. I'm lazy as shit. Oh, we might be dead. Sometimes gravity doesn't make any sense in this game.
I do not wish to cause anyone harm. Father, please be safe.
I always forget that the arena is literally over here and is way easier to do than, you know, the one with Vike. I mean, at some point I really want to do a whatever build. Like, we can use whatever we want challenge run. Because the challenge in being able to use whatever you want is the fact that you have everything at your disposal. So it's harder to decide what you actually want.
And with this a knight now. This.
No, my finger!
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something. Never it is what you have. Oh, amid the power
Cool.
I've got, but you mustn't. The meeting must luminary.
Yeah, whatever you say, I don't care. Oh yeah, we still need to do the remembrance duplication. Forgot about that. I forgot about that. And yeah, we can also get ourselves the white mask here eventually. Which we do actually need. Okay, so we can get ourselves the smithing stone to basically max out Reduvia. And I think we'll go for that first. Just grab this smithing stone. And yeah, there's a bunch of runes here as well. So if we go and grab the other... Is it 2 more that are in here? Like 2 more big runes. I think one down in the Blood Swamp area, and then there's one in the catacomb. No, it's not a catacomb. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. The mausoleum. Maybe. Love the constant flow of runes you get in here. You just get some here, you get some from there. I'm honestly surprised there's no, like, really crazy dagger from the DLC. Like, usually the DLC introduces some, like, really good stuff for every, like, weapon class. We don't need to go to the left because that's just some normal smithing stones there. No somber ones. So we don't need to worry about those. It's got the Fire Knight short sword and the main gauge. However you pronounce that. Which is literally, it's got parry on there. Fucking boring ass weapon. But dagger has parry on it. Not even worth. You can't get there. Why can you not get there? Have you killed Vare? Again, if I don't instantly respond to chat, it's because I'm reading stuff up on the wiki. Contrary to popular belief, I don't know every little piece of Elden Ring off the top of my head. There are things that I do look up on the side. Sometimes. Vare is dead. Well. What can I tell you? You probably killed him at the start, didn't you? Okay, let us make our way to the entrance of this area. By the way, you can get to the area later in the game. But the thing is, I always go here early because there's things that are really good for early game. Like as I said, maxing out the somber weapons is probably the main reason to go here. Oh yeah, isn't there also a Somber 9? It's not that one. Or is it that one? No, it's this one. The one in the corner next to the scarab, so it's not this one. This is Swarm of Flies. Then it's in this one. This should have a Somber Smithing Stone 9. Yep. What's the other one? I think the other one is a Smithing Stone 6, if I remember correctly. Oh, shit, there's actually one more Hero's Rune in here. So I'm wrong. Wrong again. Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Yeah, it's a 6. You know, it's a shame that some kids nowadays don't know where that reference is from. The thing that I just sang. It makes me feel old. Anyways, dude's just shooting everywhere. Do it again? Do what again? Want to go to here and copy the remembrance, the reference. You mean the wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Probably a lot of kids nowadays who don't know what that is a reference from. Which hurts me every time.
You're no match loud, you.
Okay, do we try? Do we try to do the cheese again? I guess we can. So the thing is, the Smithing Stone 7, the Somber Smithing Stone 7 that we're missing now is, it's a general problem. We have to do Rani's questline to be able to get to one. Bro, where are you going? Why are you running? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Black Knife Assassin. I really wish they dropped the armor set earlier in the game. Come on. Backstab him. Um. We've got a ghost situation going on here. Have I told you guys that this game is far from perfect? Come on. You're supposed to follow me, you know? Oh, we should really get ourselves the shot of Alexander next. Is its AI broken again? He cannot handle the pillars of this room. He gets stuck on either the left or the right pillar. I think we broke the Black Knife Assassin. I think it's because he's not able to get onto the elevator. There we go. And now we've got all of the knives that we wanted. We can now dual wield Black Knife and Reduvia. Which ones do we need to get? I think we need to get all of them, right? Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, I would like to get this, 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 and this. And if you can, please upgrade this to a +5. There we go. Beautiful. So the question is, do we still have Alexander down here by Radan's arena? Because we didn't talk to him, right? So he should still be here. Eating away. Yep. Hey, old friend. It's time to send you into jar heaven or whatever. Thanks for coming. What are you looking at, Blythe? Ah. Okay. Let's go and start Ronnie's quest line. We'll go up to Ronnie, and then we'll call it a day for today. We still need to get ourselves a Smithing Stone 6. Somber Smithing Stone 6. Oh yeah, it's in Mount Galmia, I forgot. the one place that I keep saying I'm gonna go to. Remember? Yikes. Right, carrier mana. Time to run through this place. Yeah, I should really start working on my endurance stat a bit more on this one. Because I think the daggers, they are way better when you have a lot of endurance. Give me the smithing stone. Even though we don't need it, we can sell it. Like, whatever. Righty. Yeah. I'm locked in. Why I'm so quiet. Find it interesting that they don't have Side of Grace. I mean, yeah, they did add the Stake of Marika right before the boss arena. I always found it interesting. They don't have one. Maybe having the winged sword on top would be even crazier with his setup. We're literally melting pages, and we know how annoying pages can be. Alright. Here we are. Show yourself, Loretta. There's nothing better than a good old Loretta span. Seriously. Anyways. So if anyone wants to know why I wanted the Black Blade, That is why. Because it basically works like all of the stuff from Garang. Or from Malakath. Except for you actually get it early in the game. You gotta think that's only at +5. We can get that way, way, way stronger. And that's the thing as well, it scales with dexterity mainly. Whereas Reduvia is heavy on the arcane side.
Thou must have, though I have no intriguing. Wilt thou
Like, it can be a challenge with the Black Knife because of how like long the casting is of it. Okay.
Like thee, heed not. I'm sure. Like thee, heed not.
Okay. There we go. Plus it freaking looks cool. I mean, it looks like you would potentially cut yourself using the dagger. Seems like a bit of a risk. Use that thing.
I don't know, but since I asked, I common claim should, if it were up, but who? Oh, you've defied grand again. The carry I you
Together. Alright. And that's where we'll call it for today. Because we'll pick up here at Fort Height on the next one. As I said, depending on if I still... I don't think I'll start recording much of Monster Hunter Stories today. Since I don't feel like my voice is sounding good enough to record the voiceovers. So we'll see. But yeah. We are going to, like, either, as I said, we'll jump into it tomorrow and continue it, or another day. My voice is good. Dude, the thing is, like, it might sound decent, but, like, I can feel it, like, being... Oh, not... It's a weird to describe it, but I can feel it, like, in my throat. You know, that when you talk, not too much, but just in general, when you talk and you know, like, it's not... I guess it's scratchy. I mean, you don't hear it, maybe, but I can definitely feel it, like, with every word that I say. I kind of feel it, like, in my throat. So I don't want to overdo it, you know? So I don't know. I might jump onto recording it tomorrow, seeing how I feel, you know? We'll see. Yeah. But that's it for today. As I said, I don't have a clear plan right now, because I also want to go into Pokemon, but I kind of want to finish the video first for Monster Hunter Stories, but I also don't want to rush out Monster Hunter Stories, which Tainted Grail felt like that. Like, I just needed to get the freaking video out, but I was so fed up of the game But yeah, I'm gonna see. I'll see. I'll probably head out and see my parents as well today because I haven't seen them, like properly seen them, talk to them in a week or so. I've seen them at work, but other than that, not that much. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out and hope all of you have a beautiful rest of your day. Good night, whatever time it is for you guys, and we'll see each other again tomorrow with whatever we stream. I don't have a clue yet, but we'll stream something. It's either gonna be Elden Ring, or Pokemon. We'll see. It's probably Elden Ring. I don't know if I'll stream Pokemon too much. We'll see. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.